And that's it. We're going to shoot another.
Oh, good morning. And my pussycat mama just jumped up on me. Oh, you're sticking me in the back though, honey. See? See? You see? She jumps up on my shoulder and she hangs out here for 20 or 30 minutes every morning. Every morning. Yeah, she's a good girl. She wants to go outside, I think, but it's snowing and raining. It's a nor'easter. Nor'easter today. Getting 4 to 6 inches, they say. Or maybe 2 to 4. We're like right on the line. Or maybe I should say Darien is the line. Just a couple miles that way, according to what I've seen on the news on the map of the snow lines. Of who's getting heavier and who's getting lighter. Yeah. Oh, well, I get to go use the snow thrower one more time, I guess. Get $50 off the rent. And hopefully that'll be it. I'm going to put the sucker away for 9 months and hope it survives. I really wanted to use my tractor I got. I got a lawn tractor, you know, that's made to cut the lawn. A Craftsman. I think it's a 3100 or no 3300, something like that. Nice machine. It's like 17 or 18 years old. It belonged to the great late Henry Wagmeister when he bought his house in Weston on Colony Road, 3 Colony Road. And I inherited it after he got killed by a truck driver that fell asleep and veered off the road and crashed into the back of his service truck, and my poor buddy was standing in between the service vehicle and the back of a tractor trailer. He was probably killed instantly. Anyway, I miss him very much. And yeah, losing my train of thought here. I don't know. I want to do something with my life. My life has just been wasting away, I think. I mean, I've restored. I haven't finished a single one of them, though. All these cars I got. Alright? They're all special, every one of them. And I saved them all from the crusher. And, but they all have a couple of jobs that still need to be done that I just can't do myself. I need help with, or I need more money. I got the great late Henry Wagmeister's 1977 MGB that his father bought for him when he was graduating MIT for mechanical engineering. Anyway. Ow! You got my nipple. You got my nipple. You want to get down? Yeah, get down. She digs. Damn, I'm going to have to trim your claws, Mama. That hurt. My nipple. That hurt. Okay, I know you're sorry. I know. You want to get back up? Come on. Come on. You want to get up? Up, up. No? You want me to put the shirt on? It's so hot. I got these long underwears my mom gave me for Christmas. And they got the aluminum, the reclaimed aluminum in them. Holy moly, they really will keep you warm. They reflect the body heat right back at you. And you actually start really getting warm in there. And it bugs me out sometimes. Especially after I've taken my... Oh, okay, I didn't button the shirt yet. I didn't... Ow! Especially the red shirt. I don't know. She loves this color, I think. I think you love this color, don't you? Mm-hmm. She jumps up here every morning. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, Pussycat Mama, where you going now? Where you going now, Poochie Poo? Woohoo! Here she is. I got her. I love you. You're such a good girl. Yes. You're a good mama, Pussycat, and I love you. Yes. I don't know. I want to do something. I'm going to have to start a GoFundMe page because I need help. I ain't going to last that long. I got lung disease. I need to go to the Lung Institute. This is what I think I really need. I need to try a treatment. I've been on steroids, all my childhood, all the way up to like 18 years old or so. And I seem to have grown out of it, my asthma. But I think it was marijuana that was keeping it at bay for all those years. But like, ever since I moved in here, I started having problems again, and I got put back on all these medicines and much more. And I think it's because of the mold in this condo complex that I live in. They've been chasing mold for the last 5 years or whatever, couple years. Last couple of years they've been chasing the mold. The roof leaked in this building, and they did not gut the building. No, they didn't. I mean, it was like Niagara Falls right outside my door in the hallway there. That's where it leaked, right on the other side of my kitchen wall. And they didn't. They just fixed the one little square sheetrock where the leak was. But this shit had to go all over and down the walls and stuff. You can smell the mold in here. It's killing me. It's killing me. And I got no money. I got these cars, but I'm not done with them yet. All right? I would like to finish them. And only one of them out of the 6, only one out of the 6 was a business investment that I wanted to flip. Unfortunately, I painted the car. It came out pretty good. Wasn't perfect, but it needed to be wet sanded, and I could have possibly wet sanded all the perfections out of it, but I tried to sell it, and people came by and key jobbed it, so the car needs to be repainted again. The scumbags are so jealous. I have an extremely rare 1965 Chrysler 300 4-door, 6-passenger, the family model. They only made 2,187 of them, and they only knew of 2, the 300 Club, when I bought the car. In 09, I think I bought it, 2009. I've had it for like 9 years now, and I've only put a few hundred miles on it. I rebuilt the transmission and the rear end. It needs a tailpipe on it. It's got a new muffler. Needs a tailpipe. But it's a great car. There's nothing wrong with the motor, so I didn't rebuild it. The motor's fine. The motor's got 100, and the body got 116,000 miles on it. But the suspension is all brand new. It's got not even 200 miles. Not even. I rebuilt the odometer, speedometer. I sent it out. It cost me a lot of money. $1,000, $1,100 just to rebuild it and have it sent back to me. So, the car started at 0 again, and I've only clocked a couple hundred miles with this car. And anyway, I want to sell it, I guess, but I got a lot of money in it. I got tens of thousands of dollars, like over 30,000 into that car to rebuild it. But it was a great example. It never rotted out. The car was garaged probably most of its life, and it's a great car. And I never really drive, but I plan on driving it this year some. I need more money for it, because to make it more, desirable. Nobody wants to give me more than $5,000 for the car, and it's ridiculous because there's only a few of them left. The 300 Club only knew of 2, but I found a couple more. I found one several years ago. A guy had a yard driver, and one that was a little better. You could have took it on the road. One was a parts car, and the other one was the car he rebuilt. But it was a clunker. A clunker. Mine's beautiful. All original interior. And the only thing is the dash is cracked where they all crack. And the driver's door panel, the bottom of it's getting a little frayed. And some war, I guess the window sweeps are shot. And I replaced the window. I think I did replace the window sweeps, but a little water got in there. And the driver's door panel needs a little help. But other than that, and the carpet maybe a little help. Something was spilled on the carpet and discolored it in the back seat. But, it's all original. The only things that are not original on the car is I upgraded it to a 1967 master cylinder. The single pot went, and I lost all brakes. And it's funny, all kinds of stuff happened when that happened. It shorted out the electrics of the car somehow. It was right above the bulkhead, and the shit leaked down on the bulkhead and shorted out all the wires and everything. And they had so the car's been all rewired. And I didn't do it. At the time, I was on crutches. I was hurt real bad by the landlord where I rent to keep these things. He came crashing through the garage door and hurt me real bad while I was under the car. Anyway, I'm just rambling on here. I got to get my coffee out. But she's purring away. But I got a 65 Chrysler 300 for sale. It's an immaculate car. The most solid one you will ever find in all of North America, I am sure, because I stripped the car to bare metal, top to bottom. And there was no Bondo, or, no rot. It was hit back in the day. One panel has some Bondo, but very little. Very little. Bet you can't even tell, because I did the job. I'm a great sculptor when it comes to that, sculpting the automobile. Anyway, got a 65 Chrysler 300. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to sell the car, and I need money. I wanna start a business. I wanna start a rescue for animals. I would love to have a petting zoo for children. So they can learn how to be kind and loving to animals. How to get them to love you back. Pussycats, they love you back. They just want to be loved. Yes. Yes, they do. And dogs, too. Monkeys, too. Although I've never been able to have one. They're outlawed in this state. It's so ridiculous. All because of one woman, she's not alive anymore either, and her chimpanzee that went nuts because she was giving the chimpanzee psychotic drugs. I'm talking about Travis. The Stanford police had a certain police officer I know was forced to kill him. He shot him dead. But he ripped Charla Nash's face and hands off. That poor woman. It's just so bizarre. That day in Stanford, I'll never forget it. But This is how the liberal democratic government, what they do, because of one bad apple in the whole state. How many millions of us are here? Because of that one bad apple. Primates are outlawed in the state of Connecticut. You can't even have a little marmoset or a little pygmy pocket monkey that's about the size of a mouse. You're not even allowed to have that. Oh, it's dangerous. All right. Me, I love macaques. All right. I want to get a pigtail macaques. I would like to raise them, train them. You know, I'm getting old. I don't even have any children. Never married. Never found the right woman. Always Mrs. Wrong, Mrs. Junkie, Mrs. So I never married. And, but, oh boy, am I rambling here. Over 16 minutes, I'm rambling. Anyway, I've got to start a GoFundMe page. I got, you see, I take care of my teeth. This is from people attacking me. Drunks like Ralph Vitti up the street. All right. Or scumbags from Bellhaven, Greenwich, Connecticut that attacked me the third Sunday of May, 1996. I was a passenger in a car getting a ride home on my nephew's second birthday when 3 carloads of creeps pulled up and started shit and attacked us. And they cut this ear off in half. It was hanging by a thread. They put it back on in the Stanford Hospital emergency room. But I needed 5 surgeries to put me together. All right. I got screens in me holding me all together and everything. And the United States government took 15 years to finally get into a courtroom for my disability. I've been on pain meds ever since that night. I lost teeth, you see? All right? And I got lung disease. And I really don't think I'm going to live much more. I really don't. I really don't. Especially in this condo here. Because there's mold. And they won't rip the ceiling apart. They'll say or do anything. They claim, yes, there's mold there. I mean, how can you deny it? People smell it when they come in my house. All right? They fixed the 2 outside walls, but that's all they did. All right? The major leak was over there in the hallway, in the middle of the building. And you open up the closet. In the closet, the stench is coming out of my closet. It's mold. When it warmed up those 2 days a couple weeks ago, we had temperatures went up to 76 degrees in February. We had the mold bloomed in here. And I almost died that night. I almost died. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning. I could not breathe. My lungs. I hit the rescue inhaler like 4 or 5 times. I hit the Advair discus. I hit the Spiriva. Still, usually I do that. I'm fine. I had to break out the nebulizer machine. And what is it, a Buterol I think I take? Only in dire emergencies. And because that shit makes your heart pound real hard. Your heart starts pounding when you're taking that stuff. But it saved my life. I mean, I need money. I need a lot of money. I'm really seriously losing my grip. And I need to start. I gotta get on the stick. It's just this GoFundMe stuff. They want me to just fill in, and I don't understand. There's nothing there on the page. But sometimes when I go to it, I could get to all the little links for all the little questions and answers about GoFundMe. And it's very vast. Now, I don't understand. I mean, they got this one page, which is like the simplest of simplest pages, and I can't even find a link to that. But then when I Google it again, I get another link, and it's got like all the ifs, ands, and buts and contingencies about GoFundMe. I know a guy that takes care of 40 cats in 3 different locations, one at home. He's got like a dozen at home. He's got 16 or 17 in the field, and he's got another dozen or so, 14 or 15 at the Ed's cat location, which I figured out where all of it is. I want to go help the guy, and he just keeps asking for money. Now, I don't think he gets $1,600 a month. Honestly, I don't think it costs that to feed all of these cats. But yeah, it's like a full-time job for him. So I guess he must keep the rest of the money. Who knows? But they need to get homes. Those cats deserve homes. I want to start a number of GoFundMe pages. I should start one for the great late Henry Wagmeister's car, because I ran out of money for it. I ain't got no more money for that car right now. I want to finish it. It needs a little more cosmetic help. I repainted the car, but you know, it was hit back in the day, and they changed the quarter panel, and there's still a few issues with this car. I got something in my eye now, so I'm going to need help to finish it. They tell me as it sits, undone, because it's the Sports and Classics place, which are the authority on the car in my area, told me it's the best one they ever seen. Now, I thought the whole floor was rotted out. Because the day I picked the car up, I sat in it, and the seat just toppled over, and I needed help getting out of this little thing. It was just that the screws or whatever were rotted, and there was a hole that had a patch in the firewall meets the floor. I did a patch there, and 2 tiny, like, thumbnail size holes, one in each quarter panel. They were tiny, about the size of a quarter. I patched them, and there were a few dings. I did that. Bare metal restore on the car, and I need to finish the interior. I only got 1 seat in it, and it ain't right, because I bought the new interior. It was like $1,400. It said it was lambskin. The only thing that's lambskin is the one little piece that goes for the armrest. The rest of it is vinyl. It's not real lambskin. The only thing that's lambskin is the thing that your arm rests on. Now, I feel I was ripped off. It ain't worth no $1,400. But anyway, those people, though, say that mine's the most solid MGB they ever seen. So, and it runs great. It really runs great. Starts up like that, and it's carbureted. Now, Henry had the twin carburetors on there. They were very problematic, and it idled high. 900 RPMs, and it used to load up. If you stepped on it and then got off, you'd have to wait for the motor, the RPM to come down a little. It didn't come down right away because it was all loaded up with gas. But it really moved off the line with the dual SUs. I mean, really, I had power off the line. I don't have quite so much with the 2-barrel that I bought from them, but that 2-barrel is such a great carburetor. I could make that thing run at 500, a 4-cylinder. I could have idling at 400 or 500 RPMs if I want to put it down so low. It's really an accurate carburetor, and there's never a problem starting it and anything. But I got to get a few cosmetics and a couple of mechanical things ironed out with that car. And people are interested in that car. And I don't think I want to sell that car. That was my buddy's car. I don't really like it so much. At least not yet, because I haven't been able to drive it. I only drove it a few times. But all right, I got to get up. My back is killing me. I can't sit anymore. I got to get up.